Now on CoastTV News.
Snowstorm prep.
I love snow, so I hope we get 8 inches.
Salt, plows, and warnings the work towns put in to handle the snow.
Animals and the storm.
They usually just hunker down in their boxes.
How chickens, ducks, and more work through the weather.
Icy, slippery roads.
We have about 16,000 tons of salt on hand.
Longer travel times, slowing people down, and the call to drive more carefully.
This is CoastTV News at 6.
Here's a live look from our CoastTV weather jeep of the current conditions on the road, and we'll have more on this in just a moment. Good evening. I'm Christina DiRobertis.
And I'm Charlie Sakaitis. Welcome to our News at 6. We begin tonight with the winter storms here on Delmarva.
We have crews all along the coast for you covering this winter storm. Brendan Conroy is in our weather jeep driving through Sussex County. He's showing us the current road conditions. Kevin Zappe is in Ocean City showing us how the community there is preparing, and Emma Aiken is live in Milton with how people and pets are coping with the snowfall. We want to keep you aware and keep you safe here on Delmarva.
And the snow is coming down in Sussex County. It's just the start of this winter storm that's made its way to the coast. CoastTV News reporter Brendan Conroy is live in our First Alert weather jeep driving throughout Sussex County. Brendan, it's been about an hour since we last checked in with you. How have the roads changed since then?
Charlie and Christina, when we first checked in with both of you earlier, there was not much on the roads. Like we said, there was more on the surrounding areas. Now take a look outside. All those roads now are covered. At first it was a pretty clear street. Now it looks like blankets on blankets of these roads here, of snow rather, on our Sussex County roads. And while it's a little difficult to drive on now, it is only going to get worse as the night goes on. When we spoke with someone from DelDOT, he says, although you should still be cautious, this one might be a little tamer than our last winter storm.
We're expecting to have a much better go at it this time. The temperatures are much warmer as compared to last time, so we think we'll have an easier event to contend with this time. We have about 16,000 tons of salt on hand, so we have plenty for this event.
Like I said, this is how the roads look right now, but we'll be back in a little bit on CoastTV News at 11 to bring you another update of what our Sussex County roads are looking like. Guys?
Okay, thanks for that, Brendan. And DelDOT has many resources to monitor road conditions in real time. The department offering 230 traffic cameras and a snowplow tracker. It's active throughout the entire storm. It's all available on DelDOT's website and their app. And you can stay tuned with CoastTV News on our websites and our app for updates on these weather conditions. Speaking of the weather, let's take a live look outside into Ocean City and turn things over to our First Alert Chief Meteorologist, Paul Williams.
Right now, we are still seeing the snowstorm that's beginning to become more impressive as far as the amount of snow that's falling and really how we're starting to tabulate the inches pretty quickly. Now, we are seeing a little bit of a hitch here with our computer because it's getting a little bit windy where it is right there, causing a little bit of a hitch. Aside from that, you get a feel as to the kind of snowflakes that are falling right now. We're starting to get an abundance of moisture that's allowing for that crystallization to occur. And so hence, it looks like the amount that we measure is going to be enhanced by that situation. We anticipate that we're going to stay with the snow showers for the next 4 to 5 hours in a row, and we are currently under a winter storm warning. Now, not only is that a concern, but visibility has been compromised as well. We're down to only a half a mile of visibility in Georgetown. It's actually gotten better in Ocean City now that we've been upgraded to 1 mile of visibility thus far. This evening, the road conditions and our expectations are very simple put. Looking for snow, heavy at times, 1 to 2 inches per hour and leaning more towards 2 than 1. And travel is discouraged. Slick roads and bridges are going to freeze over immediately. Coming up, we're going to take a detailed look at what we anticipate for the rest of the night as far as the projections are concerned with more snow hitting our area. Christina?
Okay, thanks, Paul. We'll check back in with you. Well, now to Ocean City, where windshield wipers, they're up. They're ready to welcome winter once again. The town of Ocean City gearing up for another snowstorm. CoastTV News reporter Kevin Zappe is live there in Ocean City. Kevin, the town is advising people to stay off the roads when it gets bad.
Christina, for the past 4 hours, wet and heavy snow has been falling down here in Ocean City. And right behind me, you can see the snow is sticking on the sidewalks and even parts of the road, which means Ocean City is advising people to stay off those roads until Wednesday afternoon. Ocean City's preparing for yet another snowstorm with more salt on the roads and sidewalks. Everyone in town is bracing for the next winter wonderland. Donna Behe and Hondo are excited for what's to come.
I plan to spend the afternoon baking bread, and when it gets a few inches on the ground, I'm going to take him out and we'll play in it.
On Tuesday, the town of Ocean City had snowplows ready and salt near the bus stops for the incoming storm. They also are advising everyone to stay clear from the roads until Wednesday afternoon due to the heavy wet snow on the way. But if you have to drive tonight, Deputy Communications Manager Ashley Miller for the Ocean City Police Department advises everyone to drive cautiously.
Make sure you're leaving a good distance between you, another vehicle, and especially plow vehicles if they're out and about working the road.
Miller also highlighted the dangers of driving along bridges during storms like these and says to be extra cautious if you plan on using the Route 50 or 90 bridge.
They're going to ice up a lot quicker than the regular roadways are.
So whether you're closing up shop or looking to play in the snow,
I love snow, so I hope we get 8 inches.
be sure you're extra safe outside. Now the snow is looking to turn into rain overnight, but still be sure to watch out for that black ice. I'm Kevin Zapay, live in Ocean City, Coast TV News.
And this brings us to our Coast TV poll. We want to know, what is the best part of a snow day? And unfortunately, we don't have baking bread on the list, but suddenly I was pretty excited about that.
Yeah, that would be nice. But let's see what you guys think. A lot of people still, this is the same answers from before. Everyone loves the scenic views, and we do have really beautiful views here on the coast, but a lot of people also like staying cozy indoors, going outside and playing in the snow, or having a shortened school day.
Now, if you haven't voted yet, you can still do that. Go to coasttv.com or use our Coast TV mobile app. Will show you updated results on Coast TV News at 11. And the snow is picking up in Georgetown as well. Drivers on the road seem to be doing all right, but there is a chance these roads get messy in the next few hours. I think you saw some of that with Brendan driving around there. That's with that heavy snow looming. We did speak with a couple people that were gearing up earlier today.
I'm going to prep by driving slow on the roads and just being cautious and getting gas now.
Just making sure the cars have fuel in them and everything's ready to go for when it hits.
And we're going to keep an eye on the snow and the roads throughout this entire wintry storm.
Now, because of the storm, students across Delmarva got to leave school a little early today. On your screen now, some students leaving Lewis Elementary early. For all school closings and delays, make sure to visit our website and download our Coast TV News app to stay up to date. As the flakes keep falling out there, the snow is steady, it's sticking.
And people across the country are either trying to take refuge in their house or out there enjoying those rare flurries.
Coast TV News reporter Emma Aiken is live in Milton. Emma, tell us what you're seeing out there.
Christina, the snow is coming down rapidly. If you can see the flurries in front of my face here in downtown Milton, and this is that wet, heavy snow. If you can see my jacket, it kind of looks and feels like it's raining out here. Follow me this way. We've got some beautiful branches here, but they're covered in heavy snow. And we spoke with some people earlier. They were preparing for this weather, not just people, but also their feathered friends. People on the coast waiting for the sand to turn to snow. And not just people, chickens, ducks, and a turkey too. Rob Vatican says his birds are flocking to shelter to escape the weather.
When it snows, they all usually just go into the same box. We put a little heat lamp and stuff out there for them, fill it with straw, and then they just hunker down.
Ready to hunker down for the storm? Jive. But unlike Jive the turkey, Jeff and Carol Dowdy are excited for the adventure.
Well, I do love the snow.
Yeah,
that's one of the
we do love the snow.
We moved out of Texas.
And I love the beach. So
we got a snowy beach.
In between.
Their dog Bella Louise, maybe not so much. Are you ready for the storm? So from feathered friends to furry friends to just friends, a Delmarva snowstorm is stirring up a free range of emotions. And this wet, heavy snow is perfect for, you guessed it, snowballs. We started making a snowman here earlier. I'm not sure if you can see, but I'm gonna make his head, his perfect snowball here. There he goes. Live in Milton, Emma Aiken, Coast TV News.
Nice job out there, Emma. Now let's check out the road conditions. It looks rough out there. This is by the Indian River Inlet on Coastal Highway. This was earlier today, and you can just see why they're telling you if you don't need to be on the roads, stay off the roads. That snow is coming down.
Now let's check out 113 in Milford. This again was around 4 p.m. So I'm sure it's looking even more snowy and wet than it does there in that picture. The main lanes seem clear there, but again, it's only going to get worse.
And for continued coverage of this expected wintry storm, listen to all of our radio stations, download our Coast TV First Alert weather app, and of course follow our live updates. We are your source for this winter event.
We still have more news to tell you about tonight.
Dog kennel crisis, new rules in Wicomico County that could put dog kennels in jeopardy.
The winter storm that we're tracking is surging and growing in intensity. We are under a winter storm warning until 7 o'clock Wednesday morning. I'll have the latest on detailing how much more snow is on the way.
First, returning to routine after the snow hits, how one local organization is helping. That story when we're back in just 60 seconds.
West Shore Home has you covered for all your window and door remodeling needs. We help hundreds of homeowners each week upgrade to brand new energy efficient windows. For more information, visit westshorewindow.com, and when you're there, lock in huge savings from our President's Day sale.
At Arctic Heating and Air Conditioning, we are offering great deals on new system replacements. We have financing options from 0% for 36 months or options with payments below $95 a month. Don't need financing? Arctic is offering instant rebates up to $1,400. Qualifying customers can receive up to a $2,000 federal tax credit on Energy Star certified systems, and Delmarva Power customers can receive up to a $960 instant rebate on select systems.
West Shore Home's President's Day sale is here. 24 months, no payments and no interest, plus $200 off each window. Say goodbye to those old, inefficient windows by getting your project started at westshorewindow.com. Appointments available as early as tomorrow.
This is Coast TV News at 6.
Volunteers busy making phone calls at Village Volunteers in Lewis. The nonprofit provides services for older adults.
Today, they were rescheduling appointments.
Executive Director Anna Moshier says they're working to help people maintain a normal routine after the snow clears.
We wait until the doctor's offices call our members to cancel, and then we'll help them reschedule and get them a new driver to get them to and from their appointments.
Moshier says things like grocery shopping or friendly home visits that might get pushed back a day or two. She says that they are trying to make up those days by the end of the week.
We have the impact of the snowstorm being felt in the Rehoboth Beach. We have more to talk about as far as additional snow that's going to be headed in our direction. Don't go anywhere. We're going to track this to your very doorstep of what to expect coming up.
Download the free Coast TV First Alert weather app today.
Coastal Comfort knows there's no place like home. It's where we can be totally comfortable. Totally comfortable being ourselves, making a mess, making improvements, making strides, making memories with those we love. Totally. Big or small, at the beach, or on the farm, all along the Eastern Shore. It's home, and Coastal Comfort is always here to keep you totally comfortable.
Coastal Comfort, a Carrier factory authorized dealer serving Maryland and Delaware.
Carrier, turn to the experts.
Take your career to the next level with a company that truly cares about their employees. Family owned and operated for over 50 years, Brazier's Pest Control is looking to add full-time service technicians and clerical staff to join their team. Why Brazier's? Competitive pay, weekends and nights off, no holidays and full benefits package. Plus, each technician gets their own fully equipped vehicle. Brazier's Pest Control is committed to providing a healthy work environment, ongoing training, and quality service. If you have what it takes to join Brazier's team, call and set up your interview today.
Are you ready to level up your internet? Experience the power of Extreme 1 Gig Unlimited, giving you more bandwidth for all your connected devices and the powerful performance you need. Get 1 gig internet with unlimited data for $59.99 a month for a year. Score advanced Wi-Fi free for a year, a free Zumo Stream box, and for a limited time, get a $100 Amazon.com gift card. It's your digital world, fully connected. Call 844-EXTREME2 today.
Don't miss the President's Day mattress sale at Johnny Janosic. Get huge savings on the best brands like Beauty Rest Black, Stearns & Foster, Purple, Tempur-Pedic, Serta, and Kingsdown. And get 30% off Casper mattresses and 40% off Nectar mattresses. Plus up to 48 months interest-free financing. Shop the President's Day mattress sale for a limited time only at Johnny Janosic's Mattress World.
Ready to upgrade your drive? Visit buyatoyota.com or scan this QR code and start your journey today. Check out a Corolla, very affordable, with unmatched efficiency and tech that keeps up with you. Your new Corolla is waiting, with deals just a click away, like low 4.99% APR financing or lease across for just $299 a month. Toyota, let's go places.
Are you suffering from hair loss? Maybe you need to cut a few pounds. Ready to start dating again? Well, here at East Coast Plumbing, Heating and Air, we can help you with none of that.
But what we can help you with is plumbing repairs, drain cleaning, tub and showers, water heaters, air conditioning, heat pumps, gas furnaces, and sewer and water main replacements. Stop dealing with chamois that don't work and call Delmarva's top service provider.
East Coast Plumbing, Heating and Air! Or find us online at eastcoastplumbing247.com. Forget about it.
Track the storm with CoastTV First Alert Weather.
Now that the winter storm has arrived, it is here to stay for the rest of the night going into the early morning hours. But a bit of a silver lining in the midst of this cloudiness, so to speak. We are expecting some rain to follow up behind it to help us kind of scurry a lot of this snow out of the way for the roads. Cambridge, we're still seeing heavy downpours of snow, temperature dropping down to 30. And we are at freezing or below in most locations at this point, with the exception of Rehoboth Beach at 33. Everyone else is at freezing at 32 or 31. Visibility, still a challenge because the snow is so dense coming through. We're looking at a rate approximately 1.5 inches, possibly 2 inches an hour, particularly in the Georgetown area where visibility has been dropped down to about 1/2 of mile. Now, winter storm warning is in effect for all of Sussex. Now, it kicked in at 1 o'clock this afternoon. It will stay in effect until 7 o'clock because we're looking at that time frame in which we're going to have to deal and wrestle with this storm just hovering over our area. Now, for Fenwick Island, Ocean City, Holly Grove, and Berlin, and those areas, the winter storm warning is just a little bit longer, 3 hours more, won't expire until 10 o'clock. Generally speaking, the entire Delmarva Peninsula is still in the grips of this winter storm, and we're not shaking it off anytime soon because as you kind of widen the scope here, you see there's more snow on the way for our area, and then we have some additional rain that's surrounding this, and that's where that silver lining comes into play, what I was just talking about. But for tonight, just making it very clear, tonight, the snow, 1 to 2 inches per hour, mixing possibly, particularly at the coast. Tomorrow, rain kicks in for tomorrow evening, so a bit of a slushy start with the second system that's going to push through. Breaking this down, we're going to see by 11 o'clock rain changing over in Millsboro, Long Neck, with freezing rain in Lewis and Rehoboth Beach at 11:30. But then the cold air reestablishes itself as we have the winds coming out of the northeast as a result of that system pushing through. Our expectation, 5 to 7 inches of snow, Seaford, Georgetown, 2 to 5 inches of snow, Pittsfield, Ocean Pines, Ocean View, and possibly up to 9 inches in and around the immediate Milford area. So we want to break it down neighborhood by neighborhood, okay? So we're looking for at least 8, nearly 5 more inches of snow expected in Rehoboth, Dewey Beach, Bethany Beach. Now, we change gears and focus on another part of our viewing area, Georgetown, Delmar, Seaford. We're looking at 5 3/4 more in Seaford for tonight, nearly 6 inches more in Georgetown, and we're expecting over 5.5 inches of additional snow for Millsboro. And then finally, we are expecting at least 3, almost 4 inches additional snow for us in Bethany Beach, Fenwick Island, and over 4 in Selbyville and Berlin. We anticipate about 3 more inches. So what to expect as far as tomorrow is concerned? A bit slushy in the morning, cloudy in the afternoon for driving, and then back in the evening, more rain moves in, making for our yellow alert day for Wednesday. Here's a look at your extended forecast. We're in the red today, but we're looking out for cautionary conditions for Wednesday night going into Thursday. We catch a break on Friday, then another round of precipitation kicks back in Saturday going into Sunday.
Okay, thank you, Paul. Well, dog kennel owners in Wicomico County believe their businesses could be in jeopardy. The Wicomico County Council recently passed legislation that would require all dog kennels to be at least 1,000 feet away from the nearest home. Businesses do have 3 years to comply with this, but it is a tall order. It impacts every single kennel within the county, and some kennel owners say it leaves them with very little wiggle room.
I have no place to move this. I'm not going to move it. I'm not going to spend $100,000 and try to put the kennel somewhere else somehow. Still wouldn't be in compliance. Say they say 500 feet. I still wouldn't want to do that because now I would never know. I'm not grandfathered, so I would never know when that was going to change again.
County Executive Julie Giordano says she will veto this bill at the next Wicomico County Council meeting on February 18th.
The Delmarva Sports Network from the Wawa Studios.
Welcome into another snowy sports update here in the Wawa Studios. We don't know when high school sports will be back this time, but here's some SU dates to keep in mind. Salisbury women's basketball takes on Randolph-Macon tomorrow night at 7 down in Ashland, Virginia. The Yellow Jackets are ranked 19th in the country and a perfect 13-0 in the ODAC. Meanwhile, the Gulls are coming off a loss to another Old Dominion Athletic Conference squad. Shenandoah topped SU 68-50 last night. Salisbury returns to Mag's Gym next Monday, one of 2 more home games this season for SU. The men's team also has a ranked date on the road Wednesday. The Gulls play number 14 Christopher Newport tomorrow night at 7 in Newport News. The Seagulls have dropped back-to-back conference games after winning the opener over UC Santa Cruz. Salisbury returns home to play a week from tomorrow against Mary Washington. We'll have that game broadcast live on the Delmarva Sports Network. And Salisbury men's lacrosse is back in action this Saturday. The number 2 Gulls play at Scranton at noon. The Gulls look to improve to 3-0 on the year. That'll do for sports.
Shower your home with love with a new bath from Bath by Spicer Brothers. Our factory-trained experts can transform your space into one you'll love in as little as 1 day.
And with our price match guarantee and our done right guarantee, you can have peace of mind knowing your new bath or shower will last a lifetime. Right now, get 50% off installation, plus take advantage of no interest and no payments until 2026.
Call to schedule your free in-home consultation. Bath by Spicer Brothers, because you deserve the best.
This morning's weather forecast courtesy of Baths by Spicer Brothers, a Delmarva tradition for over 20 years.
Huge savings are happening now at Johnny Janosik's President's Sale. Find amazing doorbuster deals store-wide, like this beautiful 4-piece sectional, doorbuster price just $1899.95. This power reclining sofa or power reclining love seat, doorbuster price of just $1799.95. Or a contemporary sofa, doorbuster price only $899.95. Plus, get 0% APR financing till 2028. Don't miss the President's Sale, going on now at Johnny Janosik.
Morton Buildings is holding their annual Building Value Days sales event, running now until the end of February. Morton Buildings are built stronger, last longer, and look better. So if you're planning a garage, farm shop, stall barn, or storage building for your RV, boat, or collectibles, or anything in between, act now and contact Lenny Catalano, your Delmarva Morton Building sales consultant, to take advantage of the current savings on select building styles now through the end of February.
This February, fall in love with safety and reliability, because at Gateway Subaru, we believe love means keeping you safe. From rain and snow to sunny skies, Subaru's legendary symmetrical all-wheel drive has you covered through any weather. Right now, take home a new 2025 Subaru Outback and take advantage of great financing rates as low as 1.9%. Stop by today to pre-order the all-new 2025 Subaru Forester Hybrid, designed for tomorrow. Gateway Subaru, just minutes from the beaches in the heart of Delmarva. Higher standards.
My patients mean the world to me. It's why I come to work every day.
When a patient gives me a hug or says, I can't believe you were able to do this for me.
Getting somebody out of pain.
Seeing a patient be able to smile when they haven't for years.
Somebody that's afraid and then they're not afraid anymore.
I love making a difference in other people's lives for the better.
I think that's a really amazing thing that you can do for somebody else.
I'm thankful that I get to do it.
Open 6 days a week with convenient hours. Call and schedule your appointment today.
For 150 years, Ocean City, Maryland has been somewhere to smile about. From our beautiful beaches to our iconic boardwalk, we've been creating memories that last a lifetime, whether you're chasing the perfect wave, a hole-in-one, or a sunset stroll. Celebrate our 150th anniversary with 150 days of celebrations, special events, and deals all year long. Book now and save in 2025 at ococean.com/150. Ocean City, Maryland, somewhere to smile about.
WRDE First Alert Weather, brought to you by Ocean City, Maryland.
If you are a hot chocolate lover, and today I think we might all be, clear your schedules for this Saturday, February 15th, the Hot Chocolate Fest at Cape Henlopen High School in Lewis. It's going to have 3 hot chocolate bars with all sorts of different fun toppings, more than 100 vendors so you can shop while you sip, and inflatables to keep the kids entertained.
Our DryTech crawl space camera, we're at 32 degrees with snow continuing to accumulate in that part of our viewing area. Look for the snow to continue throughout the rest of the day. We're under a winter storm warning. Keep that in mind. Umbrella winner actually is Charlie Hinch of Millsboro. Congratulations. Keep up with your forecast by calling our weather line, sponsored by Bruxett, Mandalis, and Federico. And finally, here's a look at your exclusive 10-day forecast. After this red day, we're watching out for heavy rain Wednesday night going to Thursday, so we'll have a yellow alert day on tap.
Paul Williams, thank you for keeping us in the know, and thanks to you at home for tuning in to Coast TV News at 6.
For more news, more local weather, download our Coast TV News app.
The NBC Nightly News is up next.
And we're going to see you later tonight for Coast TV News at 11. Have a great evening.